Welcome to your everyday full body practice. Hi friends, I am Katie Arnold. Welcome back to your mats. Welcome to my channel. For today's practice, you do not need any props. So all you need is your mat all rolled out. If you want to have some props nearby to grab just in case you like to use them, of course, that's always a great option. Otherwise, this is a practice that I want you to feel like you can turn to regularly. And so we'll get started lying all the way down on our backs. So meet me there on your back and bring those feet down to the mat, knees up towards the ceiling, arms by your side or anywhere that feels supportive. Eyelids can soften down or just take a gentle gaze up to the ceiling. And taking our first few moments of this practice really just to settle in. To ground. To notice all of the places where you're making contact with the mat beneath you. So feeling the mat beneath the feet, beneath the hands, under the hips and shoulders and back of the head. And even just in that simple practice, noticing how that awareness brings us a little bit more present in our bodies, and seeing if we can carry that presence with us through this practice, but also through the rest of our days. So maybe that's an intention that you carry through your day and you share that with me. If there's another intention you want to set for your day ahead and for this practice, feel free to allow yourself this moment here to do so. And then taking a breath in through your nose. Exhale back out through the nose. Connecting right into your Ujjayi breath. Inhale through the nose. Slight constriction at the back of the throat as you exhale back through the nose. Keep this going on your own and bring your knees into your chest. We'll start with a gentle rock side to side, massaging the low back. Inhale, knees at center. Exhale, drop them to the left. Arms can come to a T. Maybe you take your gaze over your right shoulder, depending on what your space is like. If you're short on space, you can cactus your arms. Stay connected to the breath. Inhale, bring those knees back through to center. And then exhale, drop them to the other side, shifting your gaze. Inhale through center. Plant your feet back down on the mat, knees towards the ceiling, arms by your side. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale, lift the hips up. As you do, reach your arms overhead. On your exhale, we lower everything back down. So we'll take 4 more of these rolling bridge pose. Use that whole inhale breath to find your lift, not trying to take this too high. We're just warming things up. Exhale, we lower it back down. Use that whole breath. So the hips are really just hitting for a moment before we inhale and find that lift once again. And then exhale as we lower it back down. 2 more. Inhale, find that lift. Reach those arms. Exhale and lower. Last one. Inhale, press into those feet. Feel the mat beneath your feet. Exhale and lower. Bring your knees into your chest and start to rock and roll up and down, moving along the length of your spine. We're going to meet in a tabletop position. So you can rock up and over your ankles or roll onto one side and swing your legs around. So we're going to meet in our neutral tabletop position, wrists under shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And then inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, coming through cow pose. Exhale, belly button to spine, shin to chest for cat. Inhale is that cow, heart shines forward, gaze pulls forward. Exhale through cat, spine rounds, pulling up towards the ceiling. Continue moving through this cat and cow on your own. I like to offer up this opportunity to take any other movements that might feel nice in your cat and cow. So finding a connection with what your body is asking for. So that might look a little bit different than mine today. It might be a really traditional cat and cow like I'm taking right now. You might start to sway the hips from side to side or gaze over one shoulder or the other. You might linger for a moment or two in your cat and cow. Just a few ideas that you could play with here. And then take 2 more rounds. Come back through that neutral tabletop position. And then inhale that right arm forward like you're about to shake somebody's hand. And then exhale, send that left leg back behind you. So we're in our bird dog, really pressing down into that left hand. Really think about finding the length from those right fingertips, down the arm, down the spine, down the left leg, through the heel of that left foot. So left big toe is pointing straight down. Big breath in. And then exhale, crunch knee to elbow, catting your back as they meet. Inhale, reach. Exhale as you crunch. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, crunch it together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale through your cat pose. Come back to neutral, and we'll start to take it to the other side. Inhale that left arm forward, thumb up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, send that right leg back behind you. Think about spiraling the inner right thigh towards the ceiling. Think about reaching longer here as opposed to reaching the limbs higher. Big breath in. And then exhale, we crunch knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach long. One more time, exhale and crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tabletop. One more time, one round cat and cow. Come back through your tabletop. Curl your toes under, and on your next exhale breath, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Give yourself a moment to pedal out your feet, bending one knee, bending the other. Finding some stillness. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, walk your feet to the top of your mat, forward fold. Feet our hips with distance, hands to your shins. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, flat back. Exhale as you fold. Root down through those feet. Inhale, stand it all the way up, arms sweeping up and overhead. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Take a full breath. Feel the mat beneath your feet. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, hinge at your hips and fold back down. Inhale, find that flat back, core is strong. Exhale, step the left toes to the back of your mat, soften the left knee down. So our right foot is forward, right knee over that right ankle, and then inhale both arms up, nice low lunge. Big breath in, big breath out. Take that right hand, grab onto the left wrist, and exhale, take a side body stretch to the right. Noticing the core activate a little bit more. Enjoying this side body stretch. Inhale back up. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift it forward to your high plank pose. Palms pressing the mat away. Heels pulling towards the back of our space, or drop your knees down to the mat for a modification. Big breath in. Exhale, lower down to the belly. Untuck your toes. Keep your hands where they are. Hug the elbows in close. Inhale, lift your head and your chest. Little baby cobra to start. Exhale and lower. Inhale, press it up through tabletop or high plank. Choice is yours. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale that left leg high. Exhale, step it through in between your hands. And then step that right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Full breath in. Full breath out. Feel the feet on the mat. Inhale, arm sweep. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, right toes go back. Right knee comes down to the mat. Inhale, both arms up. Find your low lunge. Pause for that breath out. Big breath in. Take that left hand, grab onto the right wrist. Exhale, take it over to the left. Find that side body stretch. We're here for 2 breaths. Release that bind. Inhale back up through center. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step it back, downward facing dog. We inhale it forward for that high plank. Exhale down to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra or cobra pose, bringing a little bit more weight in those hands. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale that right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Step that back foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand it up tall. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Full breath. Inhale, arm sweep. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, high plank. Stay with straight legs or let your knees drop down to the mat. Inhale, we shift it forward. Exhale, halfway into your chaturanga or take it down to your belly. Inhale, up dog or take a cobra pose here. Heart shining forward. Exhale, roll over the toes, hips are high. Big breath in. Big breath out. So as we continue through our practice, I'm just going to offer up that chaturanga to up dog to down dog completely as an option. It's always an option because I always want you to listen to your body. But today I'm not going to cue it. I'm just going to cue it as option for your chaturanga to up dog to down dog. It's an option to flow. So take it if that's what feels good. But because I want you to feel like this is a practice you can do every day or many days, I really want you to meet each day where you're at. And some days you're going to want the power of a flow like that. And some days you're going to want to scale it back a little bit. So I'm just hoping to make that scaling a little bit easier. Big breath in together. Big breath out. Inhale that right leg high. Exhale, step it through. And then inhale, sweep both arms up for crescent. So we land in this high lunge. Right knee over that right ankle. Hips square with the front of our space. Length up through the side body. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. Take that right hand, grab onto the left wrist. Exhale, take that side body stretch to the right, just like we did in our warm-up. Core is strong. Big breath in. Big breath out. Release that bind. Inhale back up through your crescent. And exhale, spin that back heel down. Open up warrior two. So we have that heel to arch alignment with our feet. Hips open towards the long edge of our mats. Arms at a T, gazing over that front middle finger. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Reach the arms overhead. Exhale, land back in your warrior two. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, warrior two. Arms are going to stay in a T, but inhale, inhale, straighten that front leg, reach the right fingertips forward now, and then exhale, right hand down. We're in our triangle pose. Keep that core strong. Right hand just gently resting on that right shin. Left arm reaching towards the ceiling. Full breath in. Stay for that breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, lizard lunge. Both hands are going to come on the inside of the right foot. So you're going to need to heel toe that right foot to the outside edge of your mat. Soften the left knee down to the mat. You can untuck the toes. Right toes can point to about 1 to 2 o'clock. Big breath in. Big breath out. Full breath in. Full breath out. Curl those left toes under, lift that left knee, step it back to your plank pose, and then opportunity to vinyasa or take it back to downward facing dog. Big breath in together. Big breath out. Inhale that left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale up for crescent. Stay for that breath out. Let it feel like your feet are on railroad tracks, not a tightrope. Find that strong core. Big breath in. Take that left hand, grab the right wrist. Exhale, take that side body stretch to the left. Find your drishti, your point of focus that isn't moving. The place where you can rest your gaze. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale back up through your crescent. Exhale, open up, find that warrior two. Left toes, left knee pointing straight to the front. Right foot no more than parallel with the back edge of the mat. Shoulders relaxing down the back. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Arms reach overhead. Palms can meet. Exhale, land in that warrior two. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, warrior two. Arms stay at that T. Just inhale, straighten that front leg. Reach the left fingertips forward, and now exhale, left hand down, finding that triangle pose. Right arm reaching. Taking that gaze wherever feels best today, maybe straight ahead, maybe down at the mat, maybe it shifts up towards that right hand if that feels okay with your neck and your balance. Big breath in, big breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, find that lizard lunge. Both hands on the inside of the left foot. Heel toe that left foot out a bit. Right knee can come down. Left toes pointing to about 10 to 11 o'clock. Staying on tall arms. Stay connected to the breath. Curl those back toes under. Inhale, lift that back knee. Exhale, step it back, high plank. Your choice if you want to vinyasa. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more time through. Inhale that right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale up for your crescent. Pause for that breath out. Big breath in. Find that bind. Exhale, take that side body stretch to the right. Inhale back up through crescent. Exhale, open up warrior two. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, front leg straight. Reach it forward. Exhale, down for your triangle. Big breath in. Exhale, lizard lunge. Both hands on the inside of the right foot. This time, keep that back leg up. Big breath in. Exhale, plank pose. Maybe you take your vinyasa. Maybe you make your way back to downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale that left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale for crescent. Pause for that breath out. Big breath in, find that bind. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale is crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale, straighten, arms overhead. Exhale, land, warrior two. Inhale, straighten that front leg, reach it forward. Exhale for triangle. One big breath in. Exhale, lizard lunge. Hands on the inside of the left foot. Stay for your inhale. Exhale, high plank. Your choice if you want a vinyasa. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, walk your feet to the top, and come all the way down onto a seat. Meeting me in an easy seat pose. So crossing those legs. Either leg can be in front right now because we will get to both sides. So inhale, find length up through the spine. Exhale, start to just walk the hands forward. Maybe you come down onto forearms. Think about pulling the hips down towards the mat. Find connection back to the breath. One more. Inhale, sit it back up. Shoulders relaxing down. Inhale, sweep those arms out nice and high. Exhale, twist it over to the right. Length through the spine. Inhale back up through center. Exhale, twist it over to the left. 3 breaths. Inhale through center. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Switch the crossing of the legs. So whichever foot was inside is now going to be outside. Inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale, walk those hands out in front of you. Maybe come down onto forearms. Breathing into the outside hips. 5 breaths. Last one. Inhale, sit it back up. Shoulders relaxing down. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, right hand beside the right hip. Find a side body stretch. Left arm reaching towards the right, left bicep by your ear. Pull that left shoulder back. Inhale back up. And then exhale, left hand down. Right arm reaches over towards the left. Right bicep by the ear. Right shoulder pulling back. Inhale back up through center. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Plant your hands down beside you. Bring your feet down to the mat. We'll lower all the way down onto our backs. So just moving right into our Savasana. If it feels better for the low back today, feet can be planted, knees up towards the ceiling, or feet can come out wide and let the knees knock in towards one another. Or if it feels all right in your body, legs can extend, arms by your side. Give yourself a moment. Give yourself a moment to just connect with where you're at. What feels best here? And then see if you can ground into the body, noticing all the places where you're making contact. Letting that Ujjayi breath release so the breath becomes really natural and effortless. Coming back to that awareness, that space of presence, back to your intention. And allowing yourself to fully soften and let go here. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Start to bring some small movements back into the body, letting those movements get a little bit bigger. Maybe taking a big good morning stretch, reaching fingertips to toes, and rolling over onto your favorite side, finding a fetal posture, and pressing yourself up to any seat that feels supportive for you. Feel the sit bones anchoring you down to the mat. Find the length through the spine. Inhale, sweep those arms out nice and wide. Let the palms meet overhead. Exhale, let your hands come down through heart center. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you are feeling a little bit more present and that this feels like a practice that you can turn to regularly. Om Shanti. Peace. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, I would be so grateful if you took a moment to do so. It helps more people find free yoga practices just like this one. And if your practice today was interrupted by ads, I am a small creator on this channel, and unfortunately, I do not have any access to control the placement of ads. So if you are looking for an ad-free experience as well as immediate access to all of these practices as soon as they are recorded and edited and filmed, then join my low-cost membership. It's only $8 a month, and you get all of these practices completely ad-free in a fully searchable platform and an updated daily practice calendar to help you take all of the guesswork out of your practice every single month. So all you have to do is show up on your mat for the practice of the day. Or if you're not feeling that practice, you can, of course, go searching for some of your favorites in a really easy platform, searching by time, by style, or by name if you know the name of your practice. So the link and all the information on that is in the description below, so I can help you quiet the noise and return back to yourself. So thank you so much for joining me. I will see you back on your mats for your next